Today we are discussing about seating arrangements. We are talking about seating arrangement which are used for banqueting functions. Broadly, the seating arrangement can be classified as formal and informal. The formal seating arrangement will contain a head table, whereas an informal seating arrangement will not contain a head table. According to the style of arrangement, we have different types of seating arrangement, namely theatre style, classroom style, boardroom style, cluster, and crescent. One of the type of seating arrangement is classroom style. Here there will be a head table. It may be a stage, or it may be the place where dignitaries are seated, and it will feature tables as well as chairs. Here, this is called as a classroom style because the seating arrangement is just like how we arrange on a class or inside a classroom. So there are aisles here, and in between also there are aisles. And there can be more than 2 rows also. However, the second row's person will be sitting directly behind the first person, as you can see. So that's why it is called as a classroom style arrangement. Another style of seating arrangement is theatre style of seating arrangement. Here also there may be a stage and people will be seated facing the stage. But here, as you can see, the people in the second row are seated in between the people in the first row, right? So that all the people can have a good view towards the stage. Usually in theaters, the arrangement is made this way so that everyone can see the screen clearly, right? So theater style arrangement means the second row people are always seated in between the first row. So this is the first row. This is the second row. The third row, again in between the second row, people are seated. Likewise, the arrangement will be done. So this type of arrangement is called as theatre style arrangement. Yet another method of seating arrangement is fishbone. It is also called as Chevron or Herringbone. It all means the same. This is a modification of the classroom style of arrangement. Here, the table and chair is kept at a slight angle. So here the advantage is the guests who are sitting here can look at the people on the other row as well as face the stage. So in some cases it may be convenient to have this type of arrangement so that there is a possibility of interaction among the people seated within the banqueting area. Another banqueting arrangement is boardroom arrangement. Boardroom is a small banqueting area which is generally meant for conducting meeting. Usually the higher authorities within a management will conduct a meeting within a boardroom. The specialty of boardroom arrangement is that it will always contain a head table. So it may be a box-shaped arrangement where the tables are arranged. This can be the head table or this can be the head table. The head table is a place where the main people or VIPs shall be seated. Suppose if this is a management meeting, the people who represents the management will be seated at the this side of the head table of the boardroom, and all the other people will be seated around the box structure. Sometimes a U-shaped structure is used in the boardroom. And at certain times, this can be a slightly oval-shaped structure, or it can be a T-shaped structure or an I-shaped structure, depending upon the preference of the guest. So this type of arrangement is called as boardroom style. Another style of seating arrangement is called as cluster arrangement. The cluster arrangement is done with the help of round tables. The round tables can be of different sizes, which can seat people from, if it is a small round table, it can seat 4 to 6 people. And in case of large round table, 5 to 12 people can be seated at a round table. The advantage of a round table is that the guests who are seated on a particular table can face each other, and when you arrange several round tables in a scattered manner within a banqueting hall, then you call it cluster arrangement. If the guests are facing each other, then, and if there is no stage, the cluster arrangement is a good option. Usually in wedding functions and informal functions, they use cluster arrangement. An improvement on the cluster arrangement is crescent arrangement. Here, there may be a stage, and instead of doing a classroom or fishbone structure, we can do a round table, and the people can be seated only on one side or one half of the round table. This enables the guests to see what is happening on the stage as well as talk to each other and have a good time. So these are the commonly used banqueting seating arrangements. We can use a combination of these seating arrangements in the real world scenario.